Okay. Good morning, everybody. As you're coming in, uh, thank you. Um, I want to do these on just only on YouTube. Facebook has been giving us a lot of problems and stuff. So this is actually going to be done here. As you're coming in, please, I want you to do me a favor by share this broadcast on your Facebook page, and let's get more people connected. Thank you very much for liking me. How you doing? I believe you guys you're able to hear me, right? Linda Akman, God bless you. Thank you very much. Welcome. Uh, Baby's Wind, wow. Uh, Timmy T, how you doing? Angelic Brown, how you doing? For liking me again. I believe you are able to hear me. If you're able to hear me, please, I need that feedback quickly. Let me know you're hearing me. And as you join in, I want you guys to just type it in there. I want to know where you're connecting from. If you're connecting from here in the United States, Canada, London, Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, I want you to actually indicate where you're connecting from, so I can throw a salute to you guys. Oh, all right. Thank you very much, Timmy T, watching from England. God bless you. Angelic, thank you very much for that feedback. Linda, thank you. God bless you. Wow, from Qatar. Uduaka Ignatos. God bless you. Thank you very much. Uh, Glasgow, UK. Elijah Brown. How you doing? Mamania. All right. Thank you very much, Zach. Zach, thank you very much for the feedback. God bless you. Sandra, how you doing from London? Wow. I have a lot of Londoners here. Ade Adewumi from Baltimore. Thank you very much. God bless you. Ade Bessin Ayolua. God bless you. Thank you. Sandra from London. Thank you. From Nigeria. Wow. This is a very first Nigerian. All right. Welcome, everybody. Um, I am not really feeling too good uh, about this story I'm about to share with you. But I just feel like we need to do this so that we um, can educate our people and we can be able to give advice in one way or the other to those who are passing through situations there. If I open up, you're gonna hear a lot of stuff that you uh, sometimes people may not even believe the stories. You may think it's a Nollywood movie story. Probably it's a cooked up story or something. Um, it's possible for it to actually make you feel like, okay, uh, we're just here to just tell fake stories and stuff. But these are real stories of people, real stories of people. Adenike Obayemi, God bless you. Gladys, good morning. So welcome everybody. I miss you guys too. I miss you all. We're going to be back on Facebook very soon by the grace of God. So the story for today is actually very terrible, and it's fresh. It's brand new. Just occurred, just happened yesterday. Um, and this person is someone I know very well. Someone I know this man. I know the wife, and I know the children too. So I took permission from the wife um, to do this. She gave me the permission to do this, and I think it's not something we should joke with. It's something that must be taken seriously to allow the men out there to think, women out there to think. We are all guilty of one thing or the other. We're guilty. We all should work together to make marriage or make relationship work again and beautiful again. We should work together. We should work together to make it happen. Okay. possible for us to have situations in our home. It's possible for us to have problems in our relationships and stuff. It's normal. That's the way it should be. You're not supposed to be crying because you're having a problem in your marital life. You're not supposed to give up because you are confronted with one thing or the other. We all should work together. We all should work together to actually make life beautiful, make it more comfortable and bearable. You know what we see these days when we're talking about relationship. What we see would not make anybody want to settle down and get married. Marriage is actually out of the agenda of so many young people because of the stories they listen to, what they see in their own homes, and what the society is sharing. The stories we're sharing every day is scaring the people away from marriage, scaring them away from relationship. Yeah, scaring people. So, um, this is the story. I always say relationship is complicated, marriage is so complicated. It is, for sure, 100%. Um, we only need to actually be careful to work relationship the way it should be. We need to respect marriage, respect your husband, respect your wife, live together, be transparent, be loyal to each other. All things will be okay. Now, like I said, I know this family very well. I know them very well. This man passed away yesterday. He passed on to glory yesterday. I don't know, maybe to glory or whatever. Are we supposed to say glory? I don't know. But we are not God to judge situation. We are not God to say this is the person that is going to hell and this is the person that is not. That is not our responsibility. That's not why God has called us to the ministry. He didn't call us to come over and say someone is going to hell or someone is not. That's the responsibility of God. God is the only one that has got the power to say that, to do that. That's his own responsibility. But our own responsibility is to show people what is going on. Our responsibility is to educate people as per what is going on in the society. Our responsibility is to warn the people so they will not fall into the same pit that others are falling into. Thank you very much for watching from Delaware. Gamia Johnson, God bless you. Cricket Will, good morning. So they won't fall into the same pit that others are falling into. But it's just so very funny these days that people will still go the same route, even though they you share the story with them. You let them understand that the last person that passed through this corridor died. And they will still pass through it believing that that first person is not smart enough. So it's making the job to be very difficult and very, very challenging that people see you to be stupid, thinking like, okay, what are you talking about? Probably the person that walked that direction, you know, maybe the guy was not smart enough to be able to do what he's supposed to do. Maybe he didn't see clearly. Maybe he's not sensitive. Maybe he's not vigilant enough. Maybe he's not brilliant enough. Maybe he didn't do his homework. But the issue is that for someone who is so knowledgeable, you will know. You don't have to walk through that same direction for you to understand the danger that is associated, that is actually connected to that route. You can't go that route and expect yourself to succeed. You can't go that route and expect yourself to actually have a happy ending or a fantastic testimony. You can't go that route. It has happened, as occurred in the life of so many people, for you to actually take it lightly. I understand people get pushed out of relationships. I understand that people get frustrated living with the same man, the same woman. I understand that the problem of marriage may not want to allow you to sacrifice. Oh, I've been sacrificing for 20 years. I can't do it no more. I understand. Every one of us will get to that point. We are human. Every one of us will get to that position right there, and we say to ourselves, I don't want to go this route. Osumi, mi ò lè ṣe mọ́. A man can get to that level. A woman, it's possible for a woman to get to that level also. Osumi, mi ò lè ṣe mọ́. But what I always want to advise people is to swear that means when you are tired of a relationship, cut it off. Stop that relationship if you are done with it. All right. We can go for counseling. We can meet with a counselor, we can meet with a coach, we can meet with a pastor. All right. We can discuss all issues and stuff. We can talk about it. We don't want divorce. We don't want you guys to go on your separate ways and stuff. But if you are done, if there's no more, if there's no way out, you're done loving this person. I don't think it's possible for me to love this person anymore. I'm done. And if you are done and you've gotten to that point that you're done, you don't want to do anything anymore, I'm telling you, the best thing is nobody should just tie you down. They should just allow you to leave. They should just allow you to leave. Just leave, leave, leave. All right? And that's what you should do. Because you're going to be doing more damage or damages to yourself when if you stay in a bitter relationship, if you stay in a kind of a toxic relationship, or you stay inside of a relationship that is never going to bring peace to you. You're not happy, you're not even excited about anything. You wake up, there's always argument. You wake up, there's always sorrow. You wake up, there's always bitterness 24/7 of your life. You're not able to even experience one day of peace. You know? This is a frank talk. This is the kind of family meeting I want us to have, to hold. Let's hold a good family meeting. Let's talk to ourselves. Let's talk real. Let's talk real. Forget about the Bible verses you used to know. Forget about the preaching from church or the pastors be preaching to you. Forget about that. Let's talk reality. Let's say it the way we're supposed to say it. Let's look at things the way we're supposed to look at things. You know what I'm saying? Let's call a spade a spade. Let's just stop pretending. Let's stop acting movie. All right, let's stop it. We're going to lose a lot of more people if we continue the way we're doing. If we continue to actually fool ourselves like we're doing, you don't want to talk about divorce, you don't want to talk about separation, you don't want to talk about this, we are going to lose more people. More people are going to die. The more people are going to die, in this kind of situation here. And I want to let you know that, you just need to study the Bible very well. The Bible did not say divorce is not okay. No, there are grants for divorce in the Bible. And you can turn around and be married again. Yeah. All you need is just to study the Bible, actually talk to people who will teach you the right things, the correct things of life. For real. Stella Oba, God bless you from Dallas. Thank you. Now, this young man and this young woman, they've been having problems, have been, part of their relationship for, close to about 8 years or 9 years now. We have called meetings, live meetings on ground, on Zoom. We've called several meetings on Zoom. We have discussed about, this relationship, that relationship, this situation, that situation, this problem, that problem. You see, when it gets to a point whereby you're taking high blood pressure medicine because of marital situation, you are getting very close to your death. The moment you're taking 4, 5, 6, 7 different medications just because you are actually depressed and you have high blood pressure and you have series of different issues, sleepless night and all kinds of stuff, and they are giving you prescription and you have to take it before you sleep, before you relax, before you do anything, inside of that, and you know that this is because of your marital difficulty, you are about to die. About to die. You may not know. You may still continue to think like, okay, maybe not, maybe I can handle it, maybe, or yeah, it's possible for someone to bounce back if you kind of like apply the kind of the right solution, to you have to have the right what do you call it, principle to it. If you have what it takes to be able to make it work, it can work. It can work for life, Esther. God bless you. But if all you do is just praying alone or prayer alone is never going to help you. Can't help nobody. Praying alone can't help nobody. There is the part where you got to do some stuff. You don't just pray. You need to act on your prayers. When they prophesy to you, they're telling you what they believe you can become. Then you have to put effort in actually making that prophecy to come to pass by working very hard. Sometimes you just feel like this is a waste of your time. That you sit with the couple and you explain things over and over and over and again, and the only thing you're getting is the two of them lying to you just because one person wants to be the superior person, wants to be the best, and then they start lying. And then they say, oh, you didn't tell me. And then you say, oh, I told you. Oh, this was what I said. I didn't say this one. This was where you met me. This one. And then they start cooking up lies, and you're going to be looking at the face of the other one, looking like, what? Am I crazy? You're lying. This is not the truth. And you will sit with them for 4 good hours, and they're going to lie to you throughout the whole 4 hours, and they're expecting their marriage to be okay. How do we get to that point? Do you think it's ever going to be okay? No, it's never going to be. It's never going to be okay. It's not okay before you start lying, and then when you start lying, it's still never going to be okay. Lying is never going to bring any good thing or any good news out of your relationship situation. It's never going to be. What you share with the counselor is what the counselor is going to actually work with. The two of you are lying. You're trying to score a point. Do we really want to settle? Do we really want to go to the next level, or you just want to sit on this same spot and just whine and cry? If we really want to settle, we need to speak the truth. Tell the truth. Let the devil be ashamed. And I always ask this question all the time. And my question is, are you done? Or are you still willing? It's opportunity of you telling the truth. If you say, I'm done, then we can believe you're done. And then the whole situation is not going to be like we're trying to reconcile you guys or trying to settle. We're going to look for a way to actually help the transition of you going away and she taking care of whatever it is that she needs to take care of. What will be your part when you're gone? What will be your responsibility when you're gone? And these are the things we are going to be talking about. Instead of we now thinking, yeah, we can revive this. If you have been seeing somebody else outside, the best thing for you to do is to say it. Say something, I think I'm seeing somebody and I think I'm in love with the person I'm seeing and I think I'm done with this relationship. Don't make the other person, don't frustrate the other person, don't make that person go crazy. Don't make it look like that person is actually not okay, that person is crazy. You don't want to make them to go like, whoa, what's going on here? I don't know nothing. You just need to, what you need to do is just to come out. Come out and say, you know what? I'm done. Come out, I'm done. I can't do this again. I don't want to go further with this stuff. I'm done. And the moment you're done, you are done. You can't be forced to be with any man that you don't want to be with. You can't be forced to be with any woman you don't want to be with. I've said this many times. The moment there is no more love, no more respect, then the marriage is over. Is it possible for a Christian to quit? Yeah. A Christian is a human being. We all have powers. We have powers and capacity. If you don't have the capacity to go further, you think this is it for me, and that's it. And that's it for you. Nobody should push you to take more than you are able to take. And that's what the Bible said, the kind of temptation that will come your way is actually within your power, within your ability. If anything should come that is actually beyond it, it's not supposed to be. It's not from God. Once you're seeing someone outside your marriage, but someone outside your marriage, please end the marriage because the marriage is dead. I know. I believe so. So this couple, they've been having problem for a long time. You talk about infidelity, you talk about lying, talk about not bringing home money, talk about hiding investment, talk about building a house without the knowledge of the wife and all kinds of stuff like that and everything, and talk about impregnating somebody outside and the wife is still ready to actually forgive and move on. I see a lot of stories come to me. One-sided is the wife reporting the husband or the husband reporting the wife. Sometimes you may say, okay, we want to hear the other side. And by the time you hear the other side, you'll be like, okay, it's a waste of time. We should have judged the whole stuff based on the story of that other one person. All right? And there's no way, there's no way you can know the truth if nobody's ready to open up. Love was dead, I left. God did not punish me. I learned to be patient. Antonia, Raymond, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So this family, they've been together for so long. They've been having problems here and there. The man is not staying home. The man is very adventurous. He's looking for another woman. He's sleeping around with different women and all kinds of stuff. The moment it gets to that point where you're sleeping with different women outside, and so many of our African men will say, well, I still love my wife. I'm just trying to play outside. I still love my wife, but I'm trying to play outside. What do you mean by you want to play outside, but you still love your wife? I believe love would make you to stay with that person. I believe love will not allow you to cheat on that person. I believe love will make you to respect that person. If you do love that person, you give respect to that person because love is respect. If you love that person, you'll be loyal to that person because love means you're loyal. Loyalty means love. All right? So when you love somebody, you are going to actually not think about doing something that's going to hurt them when they find out. If your wife should find out that you're dating somebody else outside, will she be happy? Let's flip it. If your wife is saying, I love you, and she's sleeping with somebody else outside, how will you feel? Will you still feel being loved? Will you still feel being loved? Or you feel betrayed and cheated? And you're going to be heartbroken because this person that says, I love you, is always saying, I love you, is sleeping with another person. This person that is saying, I love you all the time, is buying gift for another person. How will you feel as a man? And that's the same way you're going to have to put your wife and say, okay, how will she feel if she should find out that I'm actually dating somebody else, even though I say I love my wife, I want to be with my wife, I want to stay put with my wife, all right? How will she feel? How will your husband feel if you are cheating on him and you're still saying I love them? All right? So when we are talking about love is an action word. It's what you do, not just what you say. The way you live your life with that person you love, the way you carry that person along, the way you respect that person, all right? The way you protect that person is what love means to me. You see, so when you say I love somebody, it means that there is no other person. There will not be any other person but you and I. We're going to live our lives together until death do us part because I'm in love with you. I've fallen in love with you, and this is it for me. The only time this is going to change, if it's possible for me to fall out of love or I stop loving you, I can now come out and say, you know what? I have stopped loving you. I cannot love you anymore. I have tried what I got to do. I've done them, but I think this is it for me. I can't love you no more. Fantastic. Fantastic. And we need to bring it up on time. We need to say these two words on time. Not like, okay, continue to pretend, continue to pretend, continue to pretend, and you're frustrating the other person, and you're breaking the heart of the other person, and you're making that other person to go insane. Instead of you allowing them to go through that kind of a torture, I think the very first day you stop loving them, and you are sure that you're sure that you're not never going to come back. I'm actually going to be seeing somebody else outside. I'm no longer interested in this. I believe you are not supposed to take them through that emotional torture and just open up to them right there at that point and tell them, I think I'm done. And the moment you get to that point that you're done, say it and let it be. It's possible for us to go for counseling. It's possible for us to pray some more. Nigerians always want to pray more. Let's pray more. Good. Let's pray some more, but don't let the prayer waste the time. Don't let the prayer waste the time. And don't let the prayer lock them down together to the extent that one will now start thinking of, you know what, if they're not letting me go, then I'm going to have to go by force. And when you talk about by force, you are talking about killing the other person. It's not gonna be because you put poison. It might not be because you shoot them with a gun, or maybe you stab them with a knife. It's possible for them to die when you torture them emotionally, when they're seeing things that they are not supposed to see. It's possible for them to die. They can be alive, but they can die spiritually and emotionally, and they become useless to themselves. That some of them will become mentally, affected, that they might not be able to live a normal life again. These people, they've been together. They got two kids together, grown up, 19 and 17. Now think about the relationship has been on there long time. They've done so many good things together, so many good things they've done together. So many. So this guy stepped out of the house. He's been going all around, seeing other people and stuff. And there is this new side chick he just connected with, enjoying their Friday nights together. They enjoy their Monday night together. They enjoy their everyday together. And sometimes he will come home weekend. Sometimes he might not come home 3 weeks down the road. And the wife is kind of like, okay, maybe this is it for me. This is how God has ordained me to live my life. Just to be a single mother, even though I'm married. So many of you guys are single mothers in your home. Your husband is still coming home, but you live a single mother's life. How's the life you live? A single mother life, kind of life. How's the life you live? A single mother. Single mother. Many of you are single mothers. Single mothers, you live your life solely by yourself. You eat your own food, you sleep in your own bed. You guys don't share the same bedroom anymore. It's always the outside. You are always with the kid. You're stuck with the kid. Yeah, that's the life of many of you guys. If you guys will open up, you will say, yeah, that's the life we live. That's our life as women, single mothers. So the guy will go 3 days, 4 days, won't come back. And they have she has the woman called the pastor of the church. They call I don't see anything wrong in calling pastor of the church, but if the pastor will now start using your case inside of the same church, that's one thing that people don't like. You know, what should a man do to sustain a militant wife who always raises her voice at almost every instance? Yeah, something pushed her all the way to the wall. Something happened. Peace, yoga. Something happened. And I always say this. I tell people this all the time. It's not about the person. It's about the what. Something happened. What is the problem with her? What happened to her? How come she got to that point where she's always yelling, always raising her voice? Was that the way she started? No. Many of them didn't start like that. They were so lovely, so sweet. Something changed them. Something changed them. They were not like that. If you're going to be truthful, you will say it. She wasn't like that at the beginning. She wasn't like that at the beginning. Something changed her. She got changed. Yeah. And we need to now know what changed her. We need to know where she is so that we can be able to help her to come out of where she is right now. There's anger inside of her. There's bitterness inside of her. There's something that is actually so ugly that she's seeing every day in her life that is making her to be aggressive and mad and so angry. People come to me and they ask me questions about um, the Black American people. Um, they ask me a question about the Black American people. Oh, why are they always angry? Why are they always aggressive? They're always ready to fight. Always ready to fight. And I tell people, you don't know. You got no idea. You don't have any understanding. These people, if you listen to the story of their lives, they struggled. They went through hell. They actually sacrificed for you and her, Nigerians, Ghanaians, and other Africans generally coming into the United States to sojourn here for us to make money. We use the same bathroom like the other people are using. We go to the same school they go to. We do all things. We enter the same bus with them. Some people died for this. They turned to be mean. They turned to be very aggressive because they had to live such a kind of a life. And their mothers and their fathers fed them the stories. They grew up knowing the stories of what their fathers went through. They're aggressive because they got to be prepared. Being black is not easy in America. Being black is not. To be black is not there is a problem. There's a problem for every human being entirely, generally. There's a problem because you're black. There's a problem because you're black. To live your life as a black man in America is not that easy. You walk on the street, you drive your car, you go to work. Being black is a big time problem. Then when you go to your own people, then there is a lot of problems too. I don't know. So the woman, the woman was left alone in the house, taking care of the kids all these years. She sacrificed her life for her children. It's possible for sex to be today and then no more sex in the next 2 years. She get to have sex with the husband only when the husband is drunk He will come home drunk and he will pull the skirt of his wife, push the woman down. It's not really love making, it's more of like a rape. But the woman is kind of, she told me at that time, like about 9 years ago, say, Pastor, at least once in a while, let him rape me. Once in 2 years, let him rape me, Pastor. What am I supposed to be saying? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Let him rape me. So I can actually have him once in a while, just like this. Think about that kind of life in bondage, kind of a life in bondage. It's just terrible, very terrible kind of life. You know what I mean? And some people are happy about it because they don't have any other thing to do. No solution to this. So let me just continue to enjoy it. Let me just enjoy it the way I'm enjoying it right now. So I've called them many times. I shared my life with them. I counsel them. We pray together also. So many times. The time came I got a little tired. Well, what do you want? What exactly do you want? Do you want this relationship or not? Do you want this relationship or you don't? Sometimes they will tell you, yeah, they want it, and then we continue to walk, and then the response we're getting is not encouraging. So this man found a new side chick, and the new side chick is a younger lady, and it's so very good when you're having sexual relationship with a younger girl or a young girl. Everything is tight, the smell is good, you're gonna be freaky. She will touch you in places where you have not been touched before. She will put her mouth where nobody has ever put their mouth on you. They will take you through the journey into cloud number 55, and your head will blow up, and you will be like, whoa, this is it. So sometimes you will spend 3 days there, sometimes you will spend a week there, and sometimes will come home probably once every other day. And this woman, she has gotten to a point in her life where she doesn't even ask for what's going on anymore. She doesn't ask the husband, where are you coming from? By the time you get to a point whereby you are no longer asking questions. Do you understand? When you get to a point in your life that you are no longer asking questions is kind of like it's no longer what you want to do anymore. You're tired of asking questions because you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything. So she doesn't ask all those questions anymore. Uh, you're back. That's fine. Do you want to eat? No, I'm okay. That's fine. What can I get for you? Nothing. I'm sleeping on the couch. That's fine. You know? That's fine. Sleeping on the couch. So you spend some few days at home and then you'll be gone again. You see what I'm saying? You see, sometimes we do stuff like this. It's always good, it's sweet, it's beautiful. We love it. Freedom. Freedom. That's what I'm looking for, that word. Freedom is actually the best. People love freedom. They want to be free. People want to be free. And that's why people fight. They fight at home. But they're not gonna mention the word free. They're not going to mention the word freedom. They will start talking about other things. You don't respect me. You don't respect me. You don't submit to me. But in the true sense, what they're trying to tell you is, I need my freedom. I need my freedom. You know what freedom is going to do? Freedom to go out anytime you want it and come back anytime you want it. Because men always they want to be married, but they still want to live a single man's kind of life. I need the freedom to go and try other women. I have this appetite for beautiful women. I want to be able to go outside and actually have a try. Try other women, try other people outside. I need that freedom. But it's not possible for them to come straight to you because they know it's the wrong thing to say. It's not something right for anybody to say. So they're not going to come straight with you like that. Then they're going to wrap it around. You don't respect me. You don't honor me. You don't do my thing. I'm not happy in this relationship. I'm not happy at all. And then the moment you say that I'm not happy, I'm not designed to make you happy. I'm actually not the person that you should fight when you're not happy. You are not happy because you are not a happy person normally. And they go out. They want the freedom. You want your freedom too. As you're looking at me right now, you will know that I got it. You want your freedom. The women are looking for freedom. Men are looking for freedom. Every one of us want to be free. If it's possible for us to redefine marriage, that to be married means that you are living with one woman, but you have other women outside, everybody will want to have that. It's only women that will say, no, we can't do that. Men will love that. The definition of married to a man is that I have the mother of my child, the one that is my cook, the one that I go home to meet every night. That's a wife. How about commitment? What do you mean commitment? Commitment as in like there must be no other woman apart from this one. No, we don't want that. That's not what we signed for. We didn't sign up for that. When the priest was asking us that one, we only said yes because of the people that were there. But in the real sense of it, married to us as men is the mother of my kids, someone I have sex with, someone that cooks my food, someone I go home to meet. That's the person. But I have other people outside my toys. I have some toys outside that I go to play with. I need to play with toys. You think I'm just gonna come home and just sit down with you and just talk with you all day long? I get tired. You want this marriage to work? Yes. All right. Allow me to be free. Give me freedom. This marriage is going to be good. Women don't like that. Women want to put you in a kind of a love cage. A love cage that is just me, 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 me. Look at me. Watch me. This is me. I'm sitting right here. I am supposed to be the only thing that you will focus on. Focus on me. Look at me. Be loyal to me. I'm your best friend. Talk to me. Make love to me. Say I love you. Buy me gifts. Do everything for me. Me, 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 me. And that's more of like a prison. You see, when you look at that stuff and say, how do you define that as a man? When a man wants to define that, it's like, are you trying to put me in prison? I'm never going to be free like that. I'm going to live my rest of my life pleasing you. I don't want to live like that. I want to have a little freedom here. I want to have a little privacy. I live a private life. I want to have a little privacy. Men want that. Women want loyalty. Be loyal to me. Be loyal to me. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? So the woman realized that, you know what? I'm just going to keep quiet. Let him continue to come home. And in as much as coming home, we can go to church together on Sunday and people will not have to, they won't have to ask me, where is your husband? I don't want to answer questions. I don't want to, questions and questions and questions. I don't really want to answer questions anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to answer questions anymore. Yeah. I just want to go to church and let him sit beside me, let him be with his kids, and let's go home. And when we get home, you can do whatever you like. That's fine. That's fine. So everything was going on the way, and so you know what I'm saying. So he is always going out. He's going out all the time, hanging out with this same woman and all that. We go there, eat, and sometimes he will even bring food from there to the house and all that, all that, all that. And yesterday, the guy left the house 3 days before. He left the house 3 days before without sharing with the wife where he was going. It's not his first time of leaving. It's not his first time of walking out of the house for 3, 4, 5 days. And he packed a little bag, jumped in his car, drove off as usual. So the wife was just kind of like trying to survive. She was going to her own work, her own job. She worked from home, and the kids are grown. And the sister came to visit. The senior sister came to visit, was there to visit from Nigeria, and they were all in the house. And that was the first day. The second day, that was when the sister called the other sister. Where is your husband? I've not seen him for the past 2 days. And the wife said to the sister, I said, "Oh, he's always busy working, working, working. His job is always taking him all around." African women hiding things. So yesterday, a phone call came in from the police, and they said, "Please, can we talk to Mrs. So so and so?" I said, "Yes, this is me. We need you to come over and identify the body of your husband, of a man. Maybe it's your husband or not." And the way they say it here is not like they will tell you, "Oh, he's in the hospital" or whatever. They will tell you straight that you need to identify a body. Somebody just died and stuff. So the woman was kind of like a little confused, like, "What do you mean somebody died? I don't have to come there. How come you get my number?" They said, "Well, we looked through his cell phone. We found out that you are Mrs. So so so, and that's why we're calling you to come and check something out." So he drove down there and he ID the body of the husband. "This is my husband." What happened? He died inside of the bed, in the bed of the side chick. That's where he died. I think side chicks, you guys better be careful. Side chicks, be careful. What is not yours will not come to you. Some of you will go to jail. You not even knowing what's going on. You will be asking yourself, Kilo Shele. You won't have any idea. Or you will find yourself on your way to jail. Life in prison. Hallelujah. He died. 9 out of 10. Let me repeat this. 9 out of 10 African man or men will have high blood pressure. 9 out of 10. So think about it. Some of us are not healthy. Many of us don't even go to see the doctor. Some of us don't even take care of our health at all. We don't eat good. We don't exercise. We don't do nothing. We drink and drink and drink too much. We eat and eat and eat carbs. We eat and eat and eat and eat all manners of things. At the end of it all, heart attack, cardiac arrest, so many things. And we want to turn around and then we say, oh, it's powers and principality, or it's the wife that is doing it. It's not the wife. Why would you say it's the wife? It's not the wife. He messed up. So she got there, and there was this other woman sitting right next to her, and they said, "Well, he died inside of the bed of this other woman across." And that woman said, "He's been staying with her for 3 days." She didn't know what happened. She woke up in the morning, and there was a dead man next to her. Do you know this woman? No. I know it's his wife, but I've never met his wife. The woman didn't do anything. The woman didn't do nothing. She didn't cry. She didn't yell. She didn't shout. She sat down there. And she walked out and made a phone call to me. You know what I'm saying? Now the side chick is in problem now. The wife walked out of the police, whatever, but she couldn't. She's a suspect. That was a proof that the wife didn't see him 3 days straight. So it's not like he came home to eat and the woman poisoned him. No, they've been having problem for over 10 years. The woman didn't do nothing. She was, she's still praying and saying, God is going to intervene. But thank God for that. So they allowed her to go back home. Now the side chick is the one that is in problem right now. Is in trouble right now. The wife walked away. She couldn't walk away. They had to detain her until the end of the investigation. They want to know exactly what killed him. How did he die? He died in his sleep. Why? Is this poison? Is this cardiac arrest? What exactly is this? A Nigerian man died inside the bed of the side chick. The side chick with 2 kids. And those kids belong to 2 different fathers. I don't know why people always love to risk their own lives. When you look at Nigeria, the people you see on the street are not humans anymore. The women that you come across in Nigeria, on the street in Nigeria, are not ordinary people anymore. Everybody want to survive. And to survive, you must have a kind of a higher power. I don't know what you're thinking towards me. You don't know what is in my heart towards you. Everybody's living a kind of a risky kind of life. You don't just sleep with people in Lagos. You just don't sleep with people in Nigeria. Lying down on top of on a woman in Nigeria is risky. You don't know what they have on the inside of them. You don't know what is inside of the vagina. The moment you climb on top of them, you don't know the incision they already put right on their chest. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know their plans. It's possible for you to know yours. It's possible for you to know yours. You know what is in your own heart, but you don't know what is in the heart of the other person. Somebody can say, I love you, but they're only telling you what they think you want to hear. And deep down inside of them, they're trying to do you wrong. People sleep with people with juju nowadays. Husband by force. People force men to abandon their homes to stay with them. You don't have any understanding. People, they have been they have been connected to a remote control that they control them from anywhere. What they say, what they talk, what they eat is being controlled. In the brain or in the body of a man, there are like 3, 4, 5, 6 different people doing jazz just to gain his attention. So when you jump around, when you jump around, when you go from inside of one matrimonial bed into another bed in a hotel, in a motel, inside the car and all kinds of stuff, always remember that sleeping with another person is actually a risky thing to do. Dangerous too. Many people, your destiny has been crushed because you're sleeping around. The good in your life has been sucked out of you, transferred to another person. And you live your life in mystery. You live your life the way you're living it. You're suffering, sweating day and night. Suffering day and night. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know, when you go out of your matrimonial homes into the arm of another woman, always remember, is this woman thinking of my good? The new woman, is she thinking of my welfare? No, she's not. She's thinking of her own. Of her own. A side chick is not praying to be a side chick forever. There is nobody that is praying to be a side chick. The situation happened, that's why she's there. They don't want to remain a side chick forever. They want to change and become the wife. There's nothing happening in the society. Nothing's happening on the street. Nothing. Nothing's happening. Everybody's trying to survive now. Everybody. And to survive right now is not the easy stuff. Very easy stuff. So you need to be prepared for. You need to dira. Obodo dira. That's why a majority of all of our women they go from one place to another place, trying to look for a power that will actually hold their husbands down, a power that will, you know. Well, don't let me bore you guys. I have 3 more minutes to go out. I have a lot of stuff to do today. Don't forget to get a copy of my book on Amazon. Go to the Amazon and get a copy. My Wife, My Life, still available there. This book is blessing a lot of homes, blessing a lot of people. Go get your. If you want to sign up for marital counseling, you can call me up. Um, Let me put the number out there. Where is it? Okay. That's the telephone number. Phone number is 405 to make a phone call to me. Okay. Make a phone call. You can send a WhatsApp message to sign up for your counseling sessions. And then let's look at it together. I want to thank you guys for joining. Thank you very much. I want you to subscribe to this channel because it seems like Facebook is doing yama yama. So I think the best thing for us to do is to start coming to Instagram. I'm going to Instagram and coming to YouTube at the same time. All right. So God bless you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later tomorrow or probably today again. By God's grace. Love you. Bye bye. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Remember to keep it gospel. Remember to do that. Remember to keep it gospel. And God bless you. Thank you.